Hello and welcome to the Queber channel. I am Jason, your host, and I want to talk about something different today. Something you don't hear me talk about. Music. So we're going to have to first do a tiny little backstory, and I'm going to try to keep it short, but I'm autistic. I ramble. Yes, I can ramble. I don't have a script. I just wanted to talk about it this morning, and it's a good idea. Music used to be a big part of my life, just like Paola was. Now, for those who don't know, let's just do a quick summary of things. I'm autistic, bipolar, and I have ADHD and PTSD. I have all the letters. My brain is pretty well fricked up in many ways. Outside of my safe spaces, I am non-functional. Technology allows me to live, allows me to be independent. So, let's go take the Wayback Machine to 1998 when I met Paola. Most amazing woman I've ever met. We got on so well. We connected in ways that most people don't. And things went really well for us. Boyfriend and girlfriend, normal story. We moved in together after 3 weeks. It was crazy. Everybody thought we were crazy. So, she got ill. Incurable cancer. We got married in hospital, and for the next 20 years we fought it as it slowly destroyed her body. In 2018 she died, and I stopped listening to music almost completely. My PTSD, my situation of that means that if triggered, I will live through the last 30 minutes of my wife's death. This is not a fun thing at all. Hello there, doggy. Do you want a sweetie? Let's give the dog a sweet before we continue. We have to have doggy break. Come here. There we are. You can have one of your sweeties. Good boy. Do you want it? Sit. Sit down. Good dog. There we are. Zaki has to have his sweeties. So basically, I stopped listening to music because Paola created all our playlists. We had a very eclectic music library. We didn't like any specific genre. We liked music that had meaning behind it. And so every day there was a playlist. When Paola was feeling okay, she'd sing to music downstairs. Music was the way she'd let me know she was awake, because I'd stay away from her upstairs so she could get her sleep when she was on home dialysis and things like that. And so music was a part of everything. She had Halloween playlists, she had Christmas, everything was music. Every day was filled with music. When she died and all that was ripped away from me, it affected my brain in a way that meant that I never listened to music again, really. Music could trigger really dark depression, really bad things, and so music went away from me. And the only music that I could listen to was computer music in games and that, because I was so focused on the game that I could listen to the music in games. I could listen to music in VR, because something about having the headset on and being in somewhere like VRchat allowed my brain to focus in a way that didn't instantly screw me up and fuck me over. So I did karaoke on VRchat and that, which was always amazing to me, that someone who's autistic and non-functional outside his safe space was able to stand in front of a stage of 60 plus people and sing. Of course, the kind of songs I went for were songs that were way back before me and Paola. For example, like Frank Sinatra and stuff like that. Blue moon, I saw you standing alone. That kind of songs. I can do them without it triggering anything. But I never actually bought another album. See, I stopped using Spotify a long time ago in our relationship, me and Paola. Instead of that, what we did is the £10 or so we would be spending on that, or eMusic or whatever, or Amazon Music, we would instead invest that in buying MP3s from Amazon's music download service. We'd pick out all the songs we really liked, and we ended up with about 5,000 songs on my computer, which I used to transfer to every phone and every single system I put together. But music was pretty much gone from my life. I couldn't have music on while I was walking around the house. I couldn't have music on while I'm outside on my mobility scooter. I couldn't enjoy music for music's sake. And then something interesting happened. About over a month ago, I was on Twitter, one of my favourite places to chat with people. It's fun. It's a love-hate relationship, and I refuse to call it the X. I think that's the most stupid thing. So I was just wandering around. I did a post or something, and someone slid into my timeline onto my thread and posted a music video. We were talking about AI cat girls and AI waifus and that. And this person who I'd never talked in any way before added to the conversation. This person is now someone I contact and talk to all the time. And the song was one from a group called UwU Underground. Not a very well-known group. They're on Bandcamp, they're on Spotify, they're on YouTube. I'm going to put the links into my description of this vlog. And to read from their description, UwU Underground. 6 AI anime girls in a pub delivering music on cybersecurity, APTs, and calling out snake oil, zero trust vendors and charlatans. And for some reason, that music synced with me. I found myself start to listen to music without it triggering any bad effect. I went through their entire album set on Bandcamp and YouTube. I felt myself start to have music on in the kitchen via my phone. Maybe it's because my affinity is technology. I always say I'm not a hacker, I'm just autistic. Computers, technology, networking, cybersecurity, all those things gel with my brain. I love them. And I know the limitations of AI. I know the dangers of AI. And the things they sing about have meaning. They're not just songs. They're not a manufactured AI band. They have a soul. They have thought. They have what I would class as artistic integrity, even though they use AI in things. And to me, it's groundbreaking. But to me personally, it has actually changed my life. Because for the first time since 2018, when Paola died, I can listen to music. Now, they've got a a concert of sorts today, going through a system. I'll put a link to that as well, because they're going to be showing some music off, and I've seen some of the bits and pieces that they've previewed, and their music is stunning and beautiful and artistic and makes me smile and makes my brain happy. So this is just a little positive vlog about how things can change, because I didn't think I'd ever listen to music again. I didn't think I'd ever be able to have music as a part of my life because of what happened in my past and how fricked up my brain is. And now I can listen to music again. Specifically this kind of music. So I know this music isn't going to be for everyone, but it absolutely kicks ass when it comes to the techie side of my brain. So I will say goodbye for now. Take care of yourselves. My dog wants attention. Don't you, baby? You want attention? You want to love? Come here. You're a good baby, aren't you? Yes, you are. My little Zaki. So, bye-bye for now.